viewers, welcome to our channel once again. If you're new, welcome, but if you're old visitor, welcome once again. So today we are going to prepare a butter soup. Butter soup. So I'm making groundnut or peanut butter. Today is a Sunday and the time is around 2:30 p.m. So let's prepare it for our Sunday lunch. Onions is already diced for meat. Then you have our tatase and pepper. Here's our pepper here. Okay, I like using fresh pepper for the soup, but you can always use dry pepper, what we call Ghana Cameroon pepper, anyone. Okay, that's good. Then I have here some of my traditional spices. This is ehuru or African calabash nutmeg. This I'm going to use for my meats. This is obe. This is a fermented condiment, which is very healthy for you. The Yorubas have theirs, which they call iru. Some people have also heard ogiri. So this is obe. It's not iru. It's not ogiri. It's called obe in Igbo. I don't know another name for it. Here I have my crushed seasoning cubes, and I'm using the one with goat flavor. Okay, it's goat meat goes awesomely with peanut soup. So I have here my fish. I have dried catfish and oporoko skin, you know, and the star of the meal. This is groundnut or peanuts. I measured this measuring cup like this is 3 cups here and this one here. So you can see here this is 1 cup. So I measured 3 cups of this and that tiny one you saw. Okay. This is our crayfish and it's our palm oil. Yeah, some people might wonder, I mean, peanuts have oil, why another oil? You get to know why. Then salt is here. Okay, let's start. The meat has been washed already. Okay, aside your meat, you can also use cow skin or more. I don't have that. I wish I do. Or you can also use meat. It will add extra taste to it. But let's do the normal cooking. Okay, so to the meats, we're adding half onions, some salt. I'm adding the calabash nutmeg and the goat meat seasoning cubes. Okay. I'll add ginger, grated ginger much later. So what I do is you can use your spoon or you can use your hands to rub it in, however you want to do it. Okay. And then medium-low heat without water. So this is our meat. There is no added water. We allow the seasoning to seep in and make the meat very tasty. Okay, so we'll cover the dry fish and the dry soft fish. I'm using cold water first. Afterwards, I'll soak it up in a little hot water to soften it. Break this apart later. So I have boiled water already. So this, leave it to stand. I'll come to the fish later, but let's blend our peanuts. Alright, so for your nuts, if you have dry grinders, coffee grinder, dry grinder, it's fine. going to blend mine into a paste. So I'll pour it here, like you want to make peanut butter. Yeah. So with peanut butter, you add vegetable oil. So to this, I'm adding my palm oil. Okay, so that's our peanut paste. What we have here now is our pepper and onions, the tatashe and the habanero pepper. Meat, we didn't add any water earlier, so it has brought out its own water, and the spice is now inside, right in the meat. I have water now, just a little. I always have a kettle of boiled water whenever I'm cooking. Pepper. So at this stage, I'll add I didn't add the much water I needed because I remembered I'm soaking my stockfish in hot water. So it's going to be parts of all the water that I need for the soup. So let's give it a stir now and allow them all to cook. And be happy. We'll come back. Okay, people, I mentioned ginger in the beginning, but somehow it skipped my mind. You see, ram and stockfish is bubbling, so add the ginger and give it a stir. Okay, I just need these to be tender. Oh yeah, it's pretty tender now. So we're going to add our dry catfish, so it's time to clean it up. Afterwards, if you ground your peanuts, without making it into a paste, using your palm oil, at that stage you just add your palm oil. But our palm oil is already in our peanuts, so it's going to get to our fish. Please, if you have more than one catfish, you're free to use as many as you want. I don't do much cleaning with my catfish after washing it out. Because the bones are very soft and this is a very neat catfish. Okay, and it's so tasty too. So it's just about all I do. And make sure there is no iron stone hook inside. And I put everything. This catfish is very neat. Okay, so I'm going to add this catfish to the pot. My people, our soup is almost at the end stage. We'll allow this to boil in a little more, and then we'll add the groundnut paste. Okay, this soup has been boiling for like 20 minutes. Everything is cooked in. Now we are adding our crayfish. If you're not a fan of crayfish, please skip it. I mean, the soup is so tasty. I'm not even adding everything like plant protein. And then our obey. Okay, you need fermented food in your life. Please, this is very healthy for you. Fermented food, they are very rich in probiotics. In our country, Nigeria, we have ferments like ogi, which we call pap. We have the iru, we have this obe, we have ogiri, aside from the smell, but they're very healthy, rich in probiotics like yogurt and other probiotic foods. Okay, so we'll soon add our peanut butter, but let's taste for salt and pepper. Okay, so this is so tasty. I have to tell you, the obe and the crayfish just give it a rich taste that I can just add my lips now and start eating it. It's so tasty. Let's add our peanut butter. So here is the first blended one. Okay, so like I mentioned earlier, if you don't want to make it in a paste form, you can use your nut grinder and grind it. It will be kind of powdery, and just pour it in like you're pouring a goosey. Okay, but hey, I'm making a butter soup, so it has to be buttery. This is the last batch. I added some hot water to bring everything out. Okay, another question is, what leaves are you going to add in the soup? You have so many options. I'm using uziza leaves with what's it called again? Garden egg leaves. Okay, just a mixture. But you can use bitter leaf. You can use ugu. You can use any leaf of choice you can think of. Okay, at this stage too, you might want to bring out your meat if you don't want it to be too soft. I like soft meats, so I'm leaving mine in the pot to cook and be happy together. We need to communicate well. Okay, so our paste is here. Next is you allow it to cook. Your palm oil has to cook very well, and you will know when it's cooked because you see it separated sort of. So leave it on, but turn it intermittently, let's say every 5 minutes. All right. So our soup, our groundnut soup is cooking, and someone might ask, so what next? What do you do? Now is the time you clean up everything you use. Wash your blender, wash your plates, and start arranging the kitchen. And you're going to eat your soup with gari. Start boiling the water. The water is boiling for the gari because very soon the soup will be ready. If you're going to, you can use it with fufu, amala, cabbage swallow, anything. The soup is good for anything. You can also use it to eat rice. peanut stew. We'll do that in our next episode. Alright, so it's time to check our pots. Yeah. So you can see the oil. Alright. Obviously, because I added water while blending my nuts. You can see it now. So if you want it to be thicker than this, you can cook it more, but I think this is okay. This is fine. Now it's time to add leaves. I mentioned earlier we're going to use uziza leaves, and here is the uziza. I pounded it a little so that I'll get that uziza taste stronger in my peanut soup. Guys, you have to try uziza with peanut soup. It tastes so rich. The taste just bursts in your mouth when you eat your peanut soup with uziza leaves. So you can do without the leaves anyhow you want it. There is no strong rules in cooking peanut soup. So guys, our peanut soup is ready. Okay, we just allow the uziza to boil a little for like 2 to 3 minutes and we'll bring it down.